Hey, what's up, YouTube, and welcome to our very first Way of the Fighter match report. We're going to try out this format here with just still photos only. Let us know in the comments if you think this format's going to work, and let's get going. So today I'm playing against Sean, and Sean has selected for his fighter El Falcon. So we've got the legendary luchador El Falcon. You can see there from his abilities what he is capable of. So in the technique packs, you see he's selecting 2 bear packs and 2 snake packs. So really grapple heavy wrestling set there. And you can see he adds a jumping diagram to any of his grapple moves. So with El Falcon, you want to take advantage of the jump command so that you can get the most out of your wrestling moves. And he's going to have a wide array of them. So very fun fighter. El Falcon for Sean. As for me, I'm going to be playing Tala. So Tala has, she's kind of the cool Native American style warrior, and she picks from a variety of different techniques. The crane technique is going to give her some speed and some good openers. She has 2 selections from Dragon or Chi, which is going to give her some fireball type attacks. And then finally, the snake or fluid skill there. And what snake is going to give you is it's going to give you some additional mobility and some wrestling moves. So nice variety of skills there. And then her special, which is really strong in under the right circumstances. Her special is going to allow you to discard a card after revealing an action to gain the secondary effects of that action. That's an incredibly strong mechanic. That means basically you are customizing some of your cards and some of your special moves, and this is something I'm going to be able to take advantage of. So Tala, very strong fighter against El Falcon. Let's see how we go. So I'm going to start off with the initiative in this game. I'm going to shift backwards once. Sean is going to shift but stay still. I'm going to play the swift stance, while Sean is actually going to beat me on initiative, and he is going to be able to play a different move. However, when we looked at the card, it looks like the move was not legal because Sean needed to be jumping in order to pull off that move. But what we allowed to do instead was we allowed Sean, since we're still learning the game, we allowed him to play a move that was legal in the standing position. So he went ahead and played that, and then coupled that with an attack there to do 1 damage to Tala. For the next round, Sean is going to try to get up the intimidation stance. Followed by, I think he tried to do another high jump, but not capable of doing that. Meanwhile, I got up the clarity mode, which is going to be very important later, and ended my short combo there with a triple punch, doing a few damage to Sean with my repeat 2 at the end of that combo. So a couple of things to note here. I'm doing a bit of damage to Sean. As you can see, his life bar is starting to come down there, giving him lots of dice for a counterattack, but that clarity stance is so strong with Tala. Like you said, we can discard additional cards to gain secondary effects, and what clarity allows you to do is anytime you draw a card, you're going to draw a second card and then discard one of those cards. So you're really going to cycle through your deck a lot faster, and you're going to be able to apply some really nice secondary effects on her abilities. So let's see how this plays out. So with a bunch of dice, now Sean is going to launch into his combo in the following round, and he lands an absolute whopper. So you can see he goes from a high jump, again, taking advantage of El Falcon's jumping attack on his grabs, and just unleashes a slew of grab moves on Tala, doing significant damage. I think he ends up doing 6 or 7 damage total with the bonuses and everything, and kind of leaves me there in the corner. But again, now I have a bunch of dice to retaliate against Sean. All right, so this is where it gets really dicey. Sean tries kind of a shorter or a slower move, and I'm able to take advantage here and just unleash a whole flurry of attacks here. You can see there's a sprint move. I've got a double kick in there, a power punch in there, and an eagle talon. And I'm throwing cards out for extra damage. I'm throwing cards out for priority bonus, and the combined weight of all of those attacks finally finishes off El Falcon. From the corner there, Tala just able to finish off El Falcon. And very fun game, very fast game. We threw damage at each other super fast, super hard, and that's how these two fighters are going to go. But that clarity mode with Tala is just absolutely insane. So I think with El Falcon, what you're trying to do is you're trying to line up your combos and get ready to attack with an aerial attack. I think that's where he has the biggest advantage. Your opponent may want to try to keep you on the ground, may try to do knockdowns on you. But in this case, it was Tala's clarity mode still being up, me drawing lots and lots of cards, and then just dumping everything in one final flurry of attacks, which put Tala on top. So that's going to do it for this match report. Super fun game. I hope that we can cover a lot more Way of the Fighter type games, maybe do some discussions on the different fighters themselves. I want to do some content on this because it's a super fun game. It's super portable, fun card fighting game, and let us know in the comments what you think of this format, or if maybe I should attempt a different format. So that's going to do it for this video. I want to thank everyone for watching. Have a good one, guys, and we'll catch you on the next one.